Omurikenya nyuma baze habera hariyo bwesharingo nakunuya omwihanga area Uganda eminyeto ine bamwe ababere batereho obwesharingo gonga butari nk'obwa Kenya kari ururimo twakubasa kukoresa obwesharingo obwakunuya kiko kukigabano anisha nasa brano kubabirele bapraningire obwesharingo obwakunuya bufuropingire polisi omwihanga area Uganda ine press conference yemereza hari Eliana Hotel kuri yo muri Ntinda aho bamwe eminyeto abantu baza kugira press conference ekwaterina okugaruka kufitaho akesharingo omurembo rwa Kampala ebishane yohurikize ebyashorera kuriya kuruga Ntinda omurembo rwa Kampala hotel ya Eliana no bantu ba planning kufuta press conference ekwaterina okugamba habikwaterina ebyo bwesharingo na plan zabe zibabire ba planning na nebe ebigenderwa byabo bamwe babire ba mobilizing eminyeto na social media platforms zitarazimwe na zimwe no banditse kugamba ibi so nabo abibyo kwerinda okustopinga press conference yaneza kuba hari Eliana Hotel kuri yo muri Ntinda omurembo rwa Kampala kongo yirewecho yohurikize urembo rwa Kampala taro kindi ekitujya ngo turebire narashitwari bo murembo rwa Kampala hari iki neki kandi ibyo kwerinda biterwa mu amani omurembo rwa Kampala bamwe babere bejumbire ombwesharingo iwohurikize enamberi official tutkagitungirije konkarumazina naba babere bari ombwesharingo bamwe na nebindi bigombe ebiri kugezaho kugambira abesharingi nabagamba enamberi kurenga 50 konke igiteri official so teri official kuba kiri official izo polisi neje kuruga yihamye konka kandi bamwe babatsindikire umurikabura murro koti kuri yo muranakawa hamwe na Buganda Road Chief Magistrate Court batsindikire bamwe abari kutekateko kugira ngo babere bari ombwesharingo hamwe batsindikire aharmando muri rezara bamwe amazina gabo bagashoza abandi amazina tabagashize so bamwe batsindikire hakoti kuri yo muranakawa nabo batsindikire hari Buganda Road Chief Magistrate Court nababatura emishango ekwaterina no kwenda kuteganisa za business z'abantu abakwatire emishango erimu common nuisance hamwe na omushango gwa idle and disorderly so namazima hariho list eriyo ni trending ha social media konka ntamanyangu officially aba bintu bakwata kwetorora ecwe capital umwe na bumwe omuriyaba iwohurikize harimo na bamwe abanyamakuru harimo umunyamakuru umwe famous na television station imwe harimo na omuzani wa filmu z'ebinya Uganda agira kumureba munonga abakazi nabo bakira kumureba munonga na bossa nawari bukiri grade 1 magistrate kuriya mbanda babiri nabarebwaho umukoti so na bossa wajya ngo hina hakwenda kuzoko muri mitihana ngoko kuza kwetsimba hine district ngoko bari nubenda njyari nagezaho kwihayo face ye n'abandi so konka iwo hurikize waza kwetegerezana na ebibiri nibugambo aha social media na wageragerana sa obwesharingo nko kubere buri omwihanga eri Kenya akesharingo ka Uganda ka furopingire enyuma ho nka kugambira habukwaterina amahanga ngagatarukushana systems nizibazitarukushana so inaho kwasa kukopa ikintu kikakora so systems na governance na no muringo gwo byokwerinda setup yabo kweri tebirukushana kimwe so utabikiriza konkanyi mabazi obwesharingo kubere buri iwo hurikize bamwe ababere nabakwata hino wabuze kibuzo kasese akagira ngo abakanya nibene ngo president William Ruto Harzaini bo abakunuya bono bagamba ki abakunuya issues ziri ahaburwenguzi ebigambe babere nabashoza hino benda actually mukutandika batakagira ombwesharingo mwahabente babere nabagambaho baba parliament umushara bakucendeze na za allowance zabo abarabenguzi abamwe abar kugira ngo bono bamanya bayizire omishoga abantu babamanya baruzayininge bamwe muri yabo bagamba ha speaker wishengere erihanga eri Uganda ngo na waruzayininge na issues nkezo konka nikyetorera ahabura bwinguzi so cyatana ho gakene cya Kenya so bamwe ababere nabakwata iwo hurikize zimwe statements zibabere nabashoza nibukwaterina uburwenguzi konka focus bayinu bafocusinga aha parliament hamwe na speaker wishengero erihanga eri Uganda sibigambo babere nabagamba konka situation abibyo kwerinda bagihandoringire muringo gota kubasa no kutikatika konka ibintu byo berebereho umukibuga bimwe
Bacha bakabega bira sente gembra kuteri yo dagala engudo muzira bo zifanana lwachi march to parliament we lay our future in thy hand. We end corruption. We end corruption. We end corruption.
Era kyetugenda okuzzaako ffe nga bannayuganda buli MP buli minisita alidde ssente y'omusolo buli MP oba minisita alidde corruption akorruptinze ssente z'eggwanga ezandibadde mu ddwaliro ezandibadde mu nguudo kyetugenda okuddako tugenda kubalumba mu maka gaabwe tugenda kujja gye bawangaalira abantu abo tusobole okulaba nti nno meseji yaffe etuukaneyo yennyini gye bawangaalira
era ku buufu obwo nvumirira bakami tuvumirira enguzi
Parliament
We are not hooligans as they are saying. We are simply fighting for corruption.
For anyone.
so ihuhurikize aheru bamwe babiri nabagezaho okwesharinga bwanyuma yo kubakwata nakugira ngo be butari ko turi kutekateka umurikanya ababe batari umujembo wa Kampala nabarkwenda kumanya kiberekeroho akesharinga kakunu yorimo twakoresa kafurupingire konka wakigambo umuringo go ndijo naso kutwara umuringo gono konka ngo mazima so konka aheru bamwe babiri nabagezaho okuretaho obwesharingo nano mundo parliament eyihanga area Uganda debate berenegenda umesho chiko kuru uruhanga area Uganda deputy speaker we abirari bembera bene bigenda umesho parliament eyihanga area Uganda hukitenesa honorable Thomas Tayebwa nabo batanduka kugamba bukwaterena no bwesharingo na oburwenguzi na ebyeminyetero kugamba na bamwe ebe bari kugamba Washitinasa Thomas Tayebwa na nabandi abanyeshengero batandikire kugamba issues ezoburwenguzi na ebyeminyetero eji eri kujya ene leta ho obwesharingo ebi bari kugambaho nabo batandikire kubitera mutokinana okugamba bari kureba ha social media nana ebi abantu bari kugamba urukwebembero rubajoro hakanisa government mu ishengero erihanga area Uganda wechitinisa Senyonyi honorable Senyonyi abandeze kubuza deputy speaker twazo parliament ibibiri yaheru twaraga twazo parliament yabuza habo kwaterene na obwesharingo recently obwabereho amanta ba matchingire akarga kuriya omuri Sembaburi kuri yo muri Shembaburi bakaza owa speaker bakatwarayo okwetombita kwabo ahamunyishengero Theodore Sekikubo abo bakamwabikirize ibiri 12 eby'ukwezi kwa Mushanju abo kamwabikirize Thomas Tayebwa nawe yashobora aho umuhanda ogu abantu barakurabamo na munonga abarikwenda kutwara kwetombeta kwabo parliament eyihanga area Uganda hariho okwetombe hariho emihanda barakurabamo katugire ngo oyino kwetombita kwawe hariho imihanda yo kurabamo hariho okora kwandikira parliament rero katwara okwetombita kwawe bakakugambaho sonkonka haba iwo babiri bahurira mu bitongore by'amakuru na babiri ba social media cyane kibabiri bamanya issues ezeminyeteji ababiri baretaho bwisharingo so hariho umuringo ogurgo basa kwandikira parliament ukabamanyisa ebuko okwetombita kwawe so hakorataho abandi abanyeshengero bagamba hari ba commissioners bariya abaramu owikitinsa honorable Masias Mbuga bagamba hari Solomon Serwanyi honorable Esther honorable Prosi Mbabazi bagamba kwaterine accusations zose nizigamba hari ba member ba parliament anyanguteinor safe ekizibu allegations ziri kubana zija accusations zeze bari kubana bataho eze bari kugamba hari ba member ba parliament ngo taro evidence niwe leader opposition niho hino gamba ngo twazibire minyeto butataha mu parliament niwe bakugamba ho sente ziri kwingana ka biliyoni emwe na miliyoni rushanju turebere pande nibirukanga ha social media turebere ubutambino bugenda niwe bakugamba umuryaba bakuba bari involved mu rugwenguzi iwe nabone bakugambaho na nyingi 1.7 billion cyo risenyo yabanze aho nabamukaki yebyo abanyeshengero abanda barmu wakitinsa mwishike Francis no wabweju yawe yashaba ihanga ngo bagire icyo bashobora. Prime Minister wihanga area Uganda wachitenasa Honorable Robin Nabanja nawe yashobora abantu kuba kwija kurinda abantu n'ibintu byabo kuba kwija kukuma ihanga n'abandi abanyishengero ababiri nabagamba kambira abanyishengero bengi bamuhanga kivumbi n'abandi indakika nashatu namuka katubanze tuzeguka cyo parliament uri bibiri bigenda umisho owe kitibwa bire owe kitibwa cyangwa mweto owe kitibwa ndi mweto owe kitibwa I'm not corrupt. Pemwe everine trending parliament eyihanga area Uganda kuri ya police everine neritana bamwe abantu bagezeho kuretaho bwesharingo na no parliament ibintu bimwe haberine bigenda umesho.
Who, as we have been witnessing, have been coming to Parliament in similar fashion with placards marching saying they have concerns about corruption in Parliament and elsewhere, and they were coming in similar fashion like those ones to come and raise their concerns here in Parliament before us and before you, Right Honourable Speaker. Many of them have been bundled up, they have been beaten up, many are in jail, and so I thought the same way, Right Honourable Speaker, you received those who were protesting apparently against one of our honourable colleagues, you would receive them in similar manner because they
are move from my chair to move around to start looking for people, to soliciting for petitions from the public. When we are a formal institution that has formal structures, I request if there is anyone, the address of Parliament is known. If there is anyone who wants to bring a petition to Parliament, let them write to the leadership of Parliament. We shall guide them on how to bring the petition.
We need government to brief us on what is happening in the country so that we know. Because as I talk now, the members are all over, people are running away, we are surrounded, so we want to know.
Right, Honourable Speaker,
is that this, what is going on, and Parliament sits in these extraordinary circumstances, surrounded by forces that ordinarily go to war. Therefore, it requires this House to find space and adequate time, whether it has school, for us to come here and debate the concerns of those people boldly.
Please try to provide an answer. We don't want Ugandans to come. They are already saying if they cannot access us here in this Parliament, they will go to our homes. I cannot take that for granted. Me, I don't have a police officer. I don't have security. Many of you have security, combat what I don't have.
There is a cycle of election. If someone is discontented today, my best advice to our young colleagues, 16 months are not far away. If your member of Parliament has not performed, pick the nomination forms and contest against them and come and do better here.
What is this Parliament all about? Where are you taking this country? Today, this country is under. Today, corruption in this country. Why don't you let Uganda free from corruption?
If you call me corrupt when I'm not corrupt, it's not. No, I don't need to, because you've not tabled evidence of me being corrupt. So I will request you table. Okay? Each one of us has been accused of corruption here. Each one of us. I know even some members who are raising the highest voices, they have been accused of corruption.
But Mr. Speaker, they are speaking about the Speaker, about the commissioners, about you. We also have the writings on the wall speaking about the law. 1.7 billion. And truly I want to agree with you that almost everybody is talked about. Even Honorable, it is known one time they spoke about him.
Seven mwe haberebiri Parliament umbindi binje birebiriyo konka kamwe akakwatsira abantu mbabiro n'ubuntu bwinyi wekitibwa najya n'uruwenguzi wekitinisa Honorable Muhammad Nsereko wa Kampala Central ati ngo iminyeto muze kuteraka mugende mwetsimbe mwetsimbe Muhammad Nsereko hano tsinka ngo miyeteze kwetsimba tunaza kwetsimba tumaze kwetsimba Muhammad Nsereko Sebine bibiri kunu yo murembo rwa Kampala kunu ya umwihanga area Kenya twazo umwihanga area Kenya obwesharinga umwihanga area Kenya. By the way inaza kutahira mu studio Uwitinisa President William Ruto ya addressing ihanga muri Kenya tutakashire habiwo kitinisa William Ruto ebiyagambira ihanga area Kenya nimwabaziyo eminyeto Generation Z omwihanga area Kenya batereho obwesharingu konka kandi mode eyo kurwanisa besharingo muri Kenya hindukiremu ipesher barukomega muri Kenya haru ipesha just eriyo kutin kumsa tatagireho stereo kumega politics Generation Z iwo hurikize omwihanga area Kenya aba Generation Z ebintu bihindikiremu iwo hurikize aba Generation Z omwihanga area Kenya harigereyo abandi Generation Z endijo erukwikiririza omuri President William Ruto bariya aba Generation Z abarwenda Ruto must go Ruto natego kugenda Ruto harya habwebembezi Saidi endijo hargayo abandi avuga ngo Ruto natekwa kugumaho so aba police na namahe hato heko kuba abantu ureba film ngira baje batandika kureba film kwate kikonde nicya abasaidi ya Ruto kwate kikonde nabarkwenda tutagende so hato kurwana kwaza habagize hanatwe turakorese polisi muhagira ngo tarabatera ubugabe w'abantu so kare reka bagize barwane sekiri kumanza bagize ko bararwana asa kwenda polisi ngwezemu esorovinge ishu kama simple muri mungariki iza kugambira bingi abiro muri Kenya dakika yuhurikize ntuburayenka 12 ikahashaha eyamwenda abarututamusentu mushahiti yo kubanza naba wikefa abarakukorera ibyo kunyakaravu kora pineapple fruit juice na 2 bars pineapple drink ibiro bishango maduka gona na za supermarkets zono kwetorora ihanga area Uganda kandi ibiro bishatu yabanyibanda har big zone wahingura habyuma by'umwani ndafirwa sinibenda kureba anyakongo bakatandika bita kongo bakatandika bita Patrice Lumumba muringo bakamukwata muringo ki abaye mu 23 bakargankahi abantu bereba hartambi kandi tubuzana nebuzo mahabinte byosire twenda kwetegereza totiri umwihanga area Kenya iwohurikize President William Ruto eminyeto kuba muretere origezi urundo rwaterena no kumwihaha bwebembezi hargayo bamwe abanyabutegeki nabo abagenze abarundini abesharingi bagenzire barundayo abahagizi ba Ruto nabo society area generation Z kubabire nabarita pressure aba nabo barita pressure atandika urutaru atandika urutaru polisi y'ihanga area Kenya emwe hamirmo eyekozire nyimwabazyo izo biri rwa kabiri kabaire kandi okugezaho kuremesa abariyo no barwana tinuko kuzubira polisi kwemereza abariyo no barwana ntacyo mbere murumu nicyo kwesharinga peaceful kandi ikikirezo bo mu ngendero y'ihanga area Kenya kuko kandi atumwatana kakurwana ejo hati kesi ya bendijo ntabwo kubimwe mutugizire mu muriyo peaceful muriyo numukoraho wesharingo peaceful protest zanyu ziri peaceful tarimo violence yona kuko kandi kamuriyo no mu Rwanda icyo cyatanaho n'amatika so eminyeto umwihanga area Kenya bamwe tubashemererwe iwo hurikize banyima yabamwe omunda umwihanga area Kenya okumumobilizinga abahagizi bo w'ekitinisa William Ruto bakabashuka omurembo orwa Nairobi nabo bakataho obwesharingo nabaremesa bariya abariyo bajumira w'ekitinisa William Ruto bamwe mbicweke birebiramo obwesharingo ka Mombasa, Kisumu, Nairobi, Kajiado uko hagireyo nanabahagizi bo w'ekitinisa William Ruto so eminyete iwo hurikize ebere negira Ruto must go ngo kucyosere Ruto natekwa kugenda konga kandi ko babire bakigamba kuriya harga y'abandi give our president time nabona barite bande byabo abandi babere bahandikire abande byabo Ruto tuko nyuma yako Ruto we are behind you Ruto tuko nyuma yako tumechoka na generation Z na baba nabo bayimitse ibipande byabo so umuringo gubabere nabakora mu iwo huriki obwesharingo hino kubuhindikiremu omwihanga area Kenya nimabazi habere hariyo bwesharingo konga hariho limit ehibatere aha bitongore ebyamakuru nana umuringo gubakushoza mu makuru kuruga kuri yo muri Kenya umuringo gubakushoza mu amakuru muri Kenya habiremo mbinda hinduka by the way ntari erizoba abanyamakuru muri Kenya babari besharingo habiremo mbinda hinduka tito teretsere generation Z so eminyete beretereho ebande ebya total shutdown ababere nibenda kugaruka kochpayinga parliament ogundu murundi ababere bine ebande ebya Ruto must go hagireyo abandi ababere bine ebande ebere biri enyuma yo w'ekitinisa Ruto tuko nyuma yako we are behind you Ruto tumechoka na generation Z habireho empinda hinduka ombwesharingo iwo hurikize hati okurwana kugira hagati y'abahagizi politics buri kintu cyona no kubara. So option ei police bere ino mwihanga area Kenya. Ekibabere bine kukora omwihanga area Kenya iwo hurikize. Of course ori owe byo kwerinda turakubasa kwikiriza abantu ngo bitane no bareba. So muringo gona no teko kutaho mine zo kwemereza okurwana. Kana techo nchibanje manyiza oku protest zaba violent. Obwisharingo bwazamwe muvuyo. Sekibereho mwihanga area Kenya iwo hurikize generation Z. Ekintu cyabo hino ko batandikiye kucitahataha mu muri Kenya. Nabo ko baharigereyo abahagize bo kitensa William Ruto kabereho kurwana. Of course police erho okurinda obusinge omwihanga area Kenya no kwemereza emuvuyo. Ebire barikireho hagati y'abantu kati nuko kuzobera police. Ni no ko buri international community. Muri international community. None abo abantu babiherezo bugabi wabo. Anashamaze abantu bikiriza ngo abantu barwane. Imitwe bajyate ona aje ko fitaho imiringo yoni yo kuzibura abantu abatereho bwisharimo. So akakakuriyo kakorire ukitensa William Ruto. Eminyeteji iwo hurikize eberene hakansa na marriage. Eberene hakansa obushwero buriyo n'ubugenda omesho hagati yo mukago ogwa Azimio ra umoja hamwe n'aba Kenya kwanza. Na mnonge minyetero kwakanisa government nabagira ngo kituru kwikirezana naco na bamwe iwo hurikize ombaro kwakanisa government na neminyeto abamwe bari omu generation Z bagira wa Ruto ebisubi binene bikumara. Soro kwakanisa government orazeyo ibi nebi. President William Ruto erizoba yagambaho n'ihanga unaniza kutaha mu studio. Dumwe ahabagamba byagamba iwo hurikize baya pointing abandi ba minister babiri basigayireyo. Tukatagashire abiruto byagamba. As in a situation embero kweberere eminyeto yatandikire kwetegereza no horo kufandinga ababantu. Aba generation Z nabo nkoko barukurunda aba bariyo no bafandinga generation Z. Na generation Z riyo neronda no horiyo nata musente ombahagiza ba Ruto ngu turwane nabo. Hariho bamwe abanyabutegetsi cyabo batandikire kwa identifyinga kugira ngo abantu bo barufita makasente.
It's been a similar story in Nairobi's city centre every Tuesday for more than a month. Protests started against a government plan to increase taxes. They spread across the country amid growing calls for President William Ruto to resign. Demonstrators blame his government for endemic corruption. They tried to go to Nairobi's international airport. Campaigners say it's about to be leased to an Indian company under a secret deal, which the government denies.
On Tuesday morning, motorbike riders who from afar appear to be border operators, but in real sense are suspected goons on motorbikes, are seen trailing this black Range Rover while receiving instructions from whoever were in the vehicle.
Government supporters.
A few moments later, the suspected goons were spotted at a famous petrol station along Haile Selassie Avenue in the Nairobi Central Business District. That each motorbike was filled petrol worth 1,000 shillings. After fueling, the suspected goons, who at least 3 in each motorbike, began their journey to the heart of the Nairobi Central Business District, where Gen Z demonstrators had planned to stage another round of protests against President William Ruto's administration. But before undertaking what they had been hired to do, the suspected goons on motorbikes with concealed number plates received another set of instructions from the same black Range Rover that they were seen riding alongside in the morning. It is here where KTN News has learned that the alleged goons also received 1,000 shillings each and also given the green light to roam in one park in the Nairobi Central Business District, thus disrupting the protests that entered their 5th week on Tuesday. KTN News has done a search on the owner of the Range Rover 2000 model on National Transport and Safety Authority's portal and has established that the vehicle belongs to one Mark Ndongo Nganga. On doing a further probe into who Mark Ndongo Nganga is, KTN News has learned that Mark Ndongo is a former member of the Nairobi City County Assembly who represented Maringo Hamza Ward in City Hall from 2017 to 2022 before unsuccessfully vying for the Makadara MP seat in the 2022 general elections. It is however unclear if Mark Ndongo himself was behind the wheel of his Range Rover or was the one dishing money and issuing instructions to the suspected goons in the 2 occasions where people in the Range Rover were seen interacting closely with the goons on bikes.
Turi omwihanga area Kenya wichitinisa William Ruto akarikire yatorana abandi ba minister babiri batsigireyo. Address yahereza ihuhurikize mwihanga area Kenya yaba broadcasted habitongore ibyamakuru umundo mwihanga area Kenya kandi abari live ahamukoretari yemwe na nomkoragwe ogwa X ochitensa William Ruto yargaye announcinga abandi ba members cabinet kari ba minister banda babiri batsigireyo. Bamwe ombi atorana iwo hurikize omwe ahari yabo John Mbadi ogu yamutorana nka minister wa treasury hamwe na economic planning. Salimu Vuya bamutorana ku kwebembera ebya trade industry hamwe na investments. Nabandi iwo hurikize uchitinisa William Ruto heine bamwe abagaruka mu cabinet eminyeto hataneza kuchitwarita kuchitenesa William Ruto eminyeto hano hatantu gihona generation zede gikanebasa kuguma.
Our fundamental rights and freedoms are guaranteed by the Constitution and cannot be taken away. They include the freedom of conscience.
Iwo ukize bimwe aho kitensa William Ruto ninza kuhereza biruto yagamba izo bari hati bimwe ahari yebyo yashaba ngo abapolisi bari kure bona bakwatire ababa bakwatire just habo kweshani ngaba bari kure Ruto nitege no girire mbabazwa no shango tabakusasa bomuna kake konka yagira ngo bari kure we na embracing ebya democracy so bamwikirize polisi ababa bari umukwesharinga babari kure
and present petitions. In the past few weeks, we have all witnessed the direct and robust exercise of these rights and freedoms by Kenyans who called on their government to pay attention to urgent national issues and to prioritize necessary changes and reforms to actualize their aspirations. It is with deep regret that I have to say that many Kenyans lost their lives and others seriously injured as a result of disturbances occasioned by lawless activity during these protests. This is not how and where our democracy should proceed. And we must do all we can to ensure that this does not occur again in future. The government of Kenya will provide necessary support to all families and citizens who lost their loved ones. Unfortunately, there has been many instances of excessive, unlawful, dangerous, and harmful conduct during the demonstrations and engagements, as a consequence of which many persons have been arrested and charged in courts with various offences. I urge the criminal justice agencies to take effective measures and ensure that people who may have been innocently caught up on the wrong side of things and those not implicated in crimes be released and charges against them withdrawn. This will enable the agencies to focus their resources, efforts, and time in investigating and prosecuting serious criminal elements who took advantage of peaceful demonstrations to advance a dangerous agenda of lawlessness, anarchy, and mayhem. It is important that these suspects are brought to book and that they are prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I also take this opportunity to affirm the constitutional authority and duty vested on our national security institutions to protect our country against internal and external threats to sovereignty, to lives of our people, our rights, freedoms, property, peace, stability, and prosperity, as well as our collective national interest. Consequently, I call on the National Police Service to use its mandate responsibly, professionally, and effectively in full compliance with the Constitution, with a view to promoting the national objectives of Article 238, 239, and 244 of our Constitution. All breaches and violations by police officers must be handled expeditiously through due process, with a view to giving Kenyans a police service that upholds the highest standards of integrity. As citizens of this great nation, we all have a duty to balance our rights and responsibilities at all times, so that the legitimate exercise of our rights and freedoms does not undermine our broader aspirations to remain a civilized, democratic, and peaceful country governed under the rule of law and institutions of governance for the benefit of all of us. Over the last 1 month, the livelihoods and property of many innocent people have also been destroyed, plunging them into destitution and jeopardizing the welfare of their dependents. The government of Kenya will equally take measures to support these Kenyans on the path to recovery of their businesses. I direct the relevant ministries to obtain, verify, and provide accurate data to facilitate appropriate government action within the next 30 days.